Hi everybody, today we're going to be making bath bombs. It's all about self-care and knowing what you're putting on your skin and what you're using in your body. So I have my glass bowl, and to that I'm going to add 2 cups of baking soda. And the baking soda that I use is, of course, Arm & Hammer. You can use any kind. And don't get confused. Some people, I came across a lady looking for aluminum-free baking soda. Listen, there's no aluminum in baking soda. That's the baking powder. You don't want the baking powder with aluminum. Next, I have my Epsom salt. You're only going to need 1 cup for that, and it's in my NutriBullet container because you do want to blend it. You do want to make sure that it's a fine grain. And for this, you only need 1 cup. Now, I did try to measure it before I put it in here, but it was clumpy. So I got some big clumps in there, and because of that, I want to make sure I do use the right amount. So that's a 1/2 cup, and this, see there? I spilled a little bit in there. This makes it 1 cup. So all of that was extra. See, the clumps did matter. So I have Epsom salt, baking soda, and then you need 1 cup of citric acid. Now the Epsom salt that I use, it really doesn't matter, but I use the kind that you can use as a saline laxative because you don't want to use anything on your body that you can't put in your body. That's really how I feel about most things. And so you just give that a mix. I personally like to use the whisk. You don't want a metal whisk. You don't want a metal bowl. Those things can be reactive, especially if it's aluminum. It'll get into your food. Stainless steel might not be so bad, but I still just stay away altogether. Next, you're going to need 6 tablespoons of coconut oil, which I have in here, along with 2 tablespoons of castor oil. You just want to drizzle that in there. I just cover it up after I drizzle a little bit, you know, just to help it mix in. Sorry about the noise, guys. So I want to scrape that up in there. Of course, silicone spatula. I like that better than plastic. Not that I have anything against the plastic one. I'm just telling you what I like better. So with gloved hands on, you want to mix that together. But I also want to pinpoint that I'm going to be using a mixture of grapefruit. This is my grapefruit. And I like it to be fruity smelling, so I'm going to be generous with myself. But be careful because these are essential oils. And it's like putting a pound. A couple of drops could easily be a pound. You know, the orange is delicious smelling. I find that when I do these bath bombs, they're good for curbing the appetite. And right now I'm fasting, so it's important for me. So I use lemon, orange, and grapefruit for this. I'll say about 10 to 20 drops each. Also, I use food coloring. I'm going to use a little. Now, it's going to color a little bit on its own because you saw how the essential oils came out. Some of them were dark orange, some of them were yellow. So I got a little pink and a little yellow food coloring. Now, you want to blend. Just blend it with your hand. I like to act like I'm scrubbing it, like I'm washing a shirt. Just blend, blend, blend. Oh my gosh, it smells so yummy. If I'm pausing when I talk, it's because I'm a little out of breath. I took a bath, thought about self-care, and that's what made me say, hey, I still need to do the video that I promised my ladies that I would do. So hopefully Pam and Trudy are taking note. You just want to keep going. You want it to feel like wet sand. If you follow the recipe like I gave it to you, you can't go wrong. Just blend it thoroughly. There's a lot of recipes out there. I don't spritz water. I don't do any of that because I don't want to activate my baking soda and citric acid combo. Some people do it and they spritz and then their bombs fail and they don't understand why. Well, you may have already activated the action, you know. And so there's nothing left to be done. It just has to dissolve at that point because it won't work. So now we have that thoroughly done. Now I have 3 size balls. This one I use as a shower melt. Same recipe. You know, you could just fill them both up like that, put them together, and smash. Now shower melts, I just messed that one up, but shower melts work like bath bombs, but in the shower. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's because I moved it. You don't want to move it. Do like that to make sure it's gonna stick. And that's my problem. It's sticking. I like mine to barely stick. If you like yours to stick, you just add a little more. If you want it to be juicier, just add a little more of oil. And for me, that's gonna be, sorry for the noise, my castor oil. I'm just gonna squirt a little bit in here. That's about a teaspoon that I put in there, you guys. And it's probably a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon worth of essential oils in there too, because all the liquid that you have in your recipe does count in your recipe. It's not invisible, it's still there. I have these large spheres, they're called, for my bath bombs. And I just stack it up. Stack it up. It's because I like to do a large bath bomb. The one that I just used today, I weighed it and it was 10 ounces, people. Actually, like 10.7. So you just squeeze these together. Squeeze it together. Give it a nice, good squeeze. Then this is the important part. You're going to want to put it on something that's not going to leave lines. I put it on this mat. And the bottom of mine had the mat on it. You just turned it on there. Had the design of the mat, the imprint. And it just made me so unhappy. So there you go, your first one. That's the large one. Now, I like to make one for me and one to give away. So that's just who I am. So I sell soap and make soap as well. And I will teach you guys how to make soap if you follow me. It's all about being self-sufficient here as much as possible. These big old balls I got from Amazon. I'll look and try to post the links for you guys so that you don't have to worry about looking for everything. If you have a Costco membership, that's going to be your best bet for baking soda. I went to Whole Foods for the castor oil. I'm definitely a Whole Foods Amazon fan, so I don't get out a lot. So these are large, like super large. Like I said, that was 10.7 ounces after it had dried. And these are going to need 24 hours to dry. Now for my small ones. Now, the normal size bath bomb is right here. You can see how small it could be, a little hat for my bath bomb. But I figure, hey, spoil yourself. Make sure you use organic ingredients, you guys. Like my castor oil and coconut oil is all organic. My citric acid says non-GMO. Who knows about the baking soda? I don't believe it's GMO. Epsom salt. Like, I don't know if you could get those things organic, but I've never had a problem with these. Here's my small one that I'm making for a shower melt. Some people take a lot of showers, which I do, but at least once a week, spoil yourself. There we go with that. So tiny. Spoil yourself with a bath. I mean, we're detoxing, so it's good to go ahead and get that out of your system, along with doing an enema or colonics. If you do colonics, you know, when you first start your fast, you should have done a flush. whether it be a saltwater flush or just took a laxative. Cleanse yourself out as much as possible because you're going to have a lot of toxins building up trying to come back out during your fast. So give your body a head start, you know. Meanwhile, you can even keep these shower bombs and give them to the kids. This one's going to smell yummy, but when I'm having a hard time keeping it together because I want to eat something, I either put these oils together and I have it in a little sniffer. Peppermint oil helps as well. But taking a bath bomb, you're covered. And I also have, so today I did lemon. So I also have soaps. And I used my lemongrass soap, which helps enhance the experience. I do have an orange peel soap, or orange zest, same thing, that I'm going to use with these babies here. I probably should have made a grapefruit, but I didn't. Now this is not going to be enough to do anything with right here. So I normally just collect them because you can use it as sand in your foot bath. But be careful because I have oil in here. It's a lot of oil. It doesn't look like it or feel like it, but you'll see when you take a bath with it how much oil comes out. Your skin is going to love it, but you're not going to like cleaning up your foot bath. So if you're going to do it in a foot bath, I guess I really don't want you to use one of those motorized baths. Just get a container. Sorry about the noise. I put it in the sink. Just get a container that you're going to soak your feet in. A bucket or the little shoe boxes, do one each. And then put these in there because the Epsom salt is great for you as far as pulling out toxins. And you want to do that. You want to do a lot of that when you're fasting. Don't just leave it up to your body to suffer through it. If you can help it in any way with enemas, colonics, soaking your feet in Epsom salt for 30 minutes, you know, do that. Do it once a week, you know, if that's all you can. But I suggest you soak your feet a couple of times a week. Soak your body at least once a week. You know, I'm not going to say do an enema once a week because that could be tough for most people, but I do it once a week. I use the green coffee enema. That's it for our bath bombs before I get carried away. I hope you girls learned how to make your bath bombs, and I hope you enjoy them. Let me know. Have a good day. Bye-bye.